Card Junkies.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Tommy T.
And I'm Hubert Crom, and this is Deck Tech number 2 of our sitting here.
Hell yeah. So what did you call this one?
I think I put mono white resurrection in our description on MTGO, but I really have no idea what to call this. Like, it's kind of janky, kind of weird. You made me use Ordric, and now I'm confused.
So back on our other video that we posted a few days back, we did make 2 different variations of Ordric decks. So let's go ahead and start it off. We're running 23 planes.
Hell yeah.
Basic, posted for your pleasure.
Woo! Anyways.
So we're moving on to our 1-drops. We're running 2 Griff's Boon. I think I said that right.
You did. I'm
Yeah.
impressed. I'm very impressed. And so, in fact, I'm so impressed my voice got squeaky.
Hell yeah. So I don't know what Griff Boon does.
Alright, so 1 white. Enchant creature. Target creature is +1/+0 and flying.
Okay.
Hell yeah, right? And
Hell
the
yeah.
cool part is it's in the graveyard. You can pay 1 white and 2 cards to put it back in your hand.
That's pretty nasty.
It's pretty nice for a 1-drop.
Oh yeah. So then we're running on to 4 Toppelgeist.
This is correct.
I'm learning things, bro.
Yeah. What does Toppelgeist do, Tommy?
He does some things and stuff that cost 1, and he's a ghost spirit.
Ghostbusters! I mean...
I actually don't know what Toppelgeist does.
It's 1 white for a 1/1 flyer. He's a spirit. When it enters the battlefield, tap target creature your opponent controls. If you have Delirium, when you attack with him, you tap target creature your opponent controls.
Nice. That's actually not a bad card, buddy.
Yeah, I know, right?
So we'll go ahead and move on to our 2-drops. We're using Glorybound Initiate. And I said that right.
You did, but you forgot the hyphen.
Hyphen.
Do you know what that does?
No, I don't.
Come on, Tommy. You were doing so good last one.
I know.
That was like 30 seconds ago.
He's a 1 white, 1 colorless.
Correct.
He comes in as a creature.
He's a 3/1.
He's a 3/1?
Yeah, and when you exert him, he gets +1/+3 and gains lifelink until in a turn.
Okay. I did not know that. He's actually out of the new set, isn't he?
Yeah, he's out of Amonkhet.
Yeah, there's a few things in Amonkhet I really don't know what goes on in their life. So,
Like I do.
Toppelgeist, that came out of Eldritch Moon, correct?
One of those sets.
Yeah.
Fuck if I know.
Okay. Then we're moving on to 4 Lone Riders. I know what he does. He has a 1 cast of white, 2 colorless. I'm just joking. He's a 1 white, 1 colorless. Comes in with first strike and lifelink. You gain more than 3 life. He transforms into a 3/4 with flying, lifelink, and vigilance.
Oh my heart, you're so close. He's actually transformed into a 4/4 first strike trample lifelink.
Oh, okay.
So close, Tommy.
Then we're running on to our trusty companion. I thought this was a cool picture with artwork and stuff.
Hyena is probably one of my favorite animals of all time. If you haven't been able to tell by all of these videos, I laugh up metric fuck ton. But I know this should have been Selfless Spirit probably because it makes more sense. It's flying, other cool stuff like that. But I am a budget player and I didn't feel like spending that much money on something I'm probably just going to use in this deck. But I do like Trusted Companion. He is a 3/2 for 1 white, 1 colorless, 3/2 vigilance. It's not bad. Works well with our 3-drops.
Nice. Well, let's move into those 3-drops. We're running 3 Devoted Crop Mates.
Yeah. Ugh, I just cultivated that burp pretty good.
Hell yeah.
But Devoted Crop Mate, 1 white, 2 colorless. When he's a 3/2, when you exert him, you may return to a creature with converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. And this does happen before you actually enter your combat step.
Nice.
So as you're attacking, before damage and its blockers are assigned, your creature does enter the battlefield.
Nice. Then we're moving on to 2 aerial responders. Flying, lifelink, vigilance. Pretty basic. Flying dwarf, poke you in the eye.
Yeah, Captain Insane.
Hell yeah. Then next we're moving on to 4 always watching. This, I want to say, all non-token creatures get +1/+1 and vigilance.
You are correct, sir, because vigilance is typically the theme of this deck for me. I know that's kind of awkward. That's why one of the big reasons I did choose Trusted Companion. I know for Tommy's deck tech, he got Sylvan Advocate because he's running in the green. I'm staying mono white because I wanted to feel like a white girl today, and I did forget my Starbucks, so don't give me a look like that. But always watching definitely helps with like Glory Bound Initiate and Devoted Crop Mate. For longevity, removal isn't as big of a deal. Things like that makes things pretty good.
Alright, now then we're moving on to 2 collective effort. I actually play this card, but for the life of me, I can... Alright, so it's a 1 white, 2 colorless. The card has Escalate. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has Escalate. Destroy target creature with the power of 4 or greater. Destroy target creature with the power of 3 or less, and all your creatures get +1/+1 and something.
Okay, so what it actually does is it does destroy a target creature with power 4 or greater. So you are correct.
I was on the start.
Yep. Destroys an enchantment.
Yes, that was it.
And it also puts a +1/+1 counter on all of the creatures you control.
Yes.
You escalate it by tapping a creature. So that also is pretty nice with us running so much vigilance, is that if you're attacking with Devoted Crop Mate and you bring in a creature and you don't need it, you can always just use that creature instead. Or, you know, anything that revolves out of sorts. Just kind of a little bit of a toolbox card in this deck. A little bit more removal, a little bit of removal for enchantments, especially because Cast Out and Stasis Snare are huge still. And with Marble Gone, those cards are only going to be used more than they already are. And so we need to be able to break that if they try to take over like our Devoted Crop Mate or anything else we're playing.
Yeah. Then we're moving on to 2 Stasis Snares.
Stasis Snare is 2 white, 1 colorless, and what does it do, Tommy?
Exiles target creature, and you can't bring it back until Stasis Snare is gone.
Yes. What else does it do?
My memory's so horrible, bro.
It's flash. It has flash. That's
yeah,
it.
it has flash. That's all it has.
That's all you're missing. It has flash. That's it. You're
right.
good, dude. You're good.
Then we're going to go ahead and move on to our 4 drops. We're running 2 cast outs. Oh, it exiles target creature, and damn, I cannot explain that for you.
All right. It's a 1 white, 3 colorless. Exiles target non-land permanent, and it also cycles for 1 white mana.
That's what I just said.
I know, dude. Like, you're just so good. I just felt like I had to reiterate for the camera.
Yeah, just to make sure, you know what I mean?
You know, just
Yeah. Information.
Right? Stuff and things.
Then we're moving on to 2 Ordricks. We explained it in our last deck tech, but we'll explain it again. With a creature that has first strike, it would get first strike. All the standard cards like Menace, Double Strike, Lifelink, Indestructible, Hexproof, all that good stuff, other creatures you control get.
Correct.
It is a 1 white, 3 colorless as a 3/4.
3/3.
A 3/3, that's what I said. Hell yeah. We'll get through this. We will.
Eventually. Eventually I will pass on my knowledge to Tommy. Hopefully.
I'll be a damn walking card magician. Just boom, this does this and this
Well, last
and
deck
this.
you built, Tommy, that you're like, hey, Halbert, check this out, which spawned this whole series, technically, of Ordric,
Yeah.
which isn't even being mentioned is the deck that you're like, hey, Halbert, check this out.
Yeah, I actually built a white-blue Ordric deck. It wasn't too bad. In a couple days we'll post it for you. You guys check it out. Tell me how shitty it is.
It really wasn't that bad, Tommy. Like, it was fairly tempo.
Yeah.
Like, it was just one of those things like, needed a little Hobbit love.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
just that little...
Yeah, I called him and I was like, hey bro, I built a deck. He's like, oh fuck. And then he looks at it and he's just like, damn, you're learning things and stuff. Like, your mana curve ain't bad. You know, there's a few cards I wouldn't play in here, but other than that, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah. That happened. I said that after I put coffee grounds in my coffee, right? Dude. Like, hey, Hobbit, you're like, I'm like, what, Tommy? It's like 9 a.m. I'm like waking up to, drink my protein shake in the morning. I'm like, oh yeah, I should get this real quick. I'm like, check this thing. I'm like, oh, I guess I'll make some coffee. And instead of putting my coconut coffee inside of my coffee, so I get like 3 cups of coffee inside of a cup of coffee, I put coffee grounds. So I pretended I was a Marine that day and ate my coffee dry.
Hell yeah.
Oh, fuck my life.
I should have been in bed, but I couldn't fall asleep. I work night shifts, so...
I don't sleep.
Yeah. That's why we're doing this at 3 a.m.
Right?
Then we're moving on to Oketra. We're running 2 of her. Double strike, indestructible, 1 white, 3 colorless, and she can't attack or block unless you have 3 or more creatures onto the battlefield. Pay 1 white and 2 1 colorless, and put a 1/1 creature with vigilance out.
3 colorless, 1 white.
3 colorless, 1 white for that?
Yeah, most of the gods' abilities cost 4. Very few cost 3, like Hazard costs 3, Rodus costs 3. Caffeinatic costs 4. I've been really loving playing that card. Kind of awkward. I'm not really sure if how much more is it I can build, but at this time I'm kind of looking at Caffeinet as a pretty good control piece. Doesn't really beat Gear Hulk, but definitely more budget than Gear Hulk.
Yeah.
Our last one is we're going to run Dusk and Dawn.
2 of them.
Correct. And since we're kind of looking at doing this, if you can't tell, I have a lot of recursion in the deck. The reason why is I was playing FNM and I lost 1 match because I got board wiped. And so now I've been on this kick of how resilient can I make my decks versus board wipes. And so I readapted my mono red to be more resilient, which is now black red, because I had to make resilience happen because mono red isn't. And so making this deck, that was my first thought, is that, man, if I get hit with a Sweltering Suns, a Fumigate, Planar Outburst, my deck's going to go limp and I'm going to be a really salty midget.
Fuck this game.
Fat Francis it. But...
So, now we're moving on to our sideboard. We're running 3 Authority of the Consuls.
Right.
Say 1 white. When opponent brings a creature into play, it is tapped. You gain 1 life for each creature that your opponent brings into play. Pretty much not the same wording, but you get the drift.
And you wonder why it's been the last video. You forgot it's an enchantment.
It's an enchantment, yes.
Hell yeah.
Then we're running 2 Griff Boons to complete the play set.
Right, because sometimes we need just to go over the top. Makes it easier whether we have Ordric or not to have 4 total as a play set if we need to.
Then we're moving on to 2 more stasis snares to complete the play set.
Right, because Ulamog is still a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't come out quite as quick, but having answers are important.
Yes. Then we're moving on to 4 Gideon's Interventions.
Because apparently Gideon is a drug addict and needed to have a talking to.
Yeah.
But what it does is you name a card, it can't be played, and you can't take damage from that card. So, like Ulamog, which is going to be my rant for this whole video, probably. Because fuck that card.
Yeah, fuck Ulamog.
But no, actually he's super good. I wish I could afford playing him. He's actually probably going to drop, which I'm kind of excited for.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, it'd be pretty exciting to just build a mono green ramp or blue green ramp into Ulamog and be like, what? But, only if his price drops,
So what does this drug problem do?
What does this drug problem do? I just said.
Oh yeah, my bad.
It's like you can't play that card, and you can't take damage from that card. So you can even be like, oh, my opponent has a Heart of Kirin in play. Maybe I don't want to get smashed for 4 in the air every turn. I'm going to name Heart of Kirin. Or I'd be like, oh, I don't want my opponent to play Gideon. I should probably give him an intervention and say Gideon.
Don't care, bud.
Right? Bro, you got a problem, and my name is Habakon. I'm here to help you.
So next we're running 2 Angels of Sanction.
Okay, Angel of Sanction allows you to exile target non-land permanent and returns the battlefield when Angel of Sanction goes away. It is a 3/4 flyer for 5 and bombs for 7. It's in the sideboard because in case we need just a little bit more removal, and gives us kind of evasion, also embalms, gives us continuous removal, goes with the whole theme of mono white resurrection. Even though I'm really not playing any actual cards with embalm, this is my only embalm card.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, but it does fit theme and it does fit everything really well, especially with having to late game target something when necessary.
Then last but not least, we're running 2 more Dusk and Dawn to complete those play sets. More removal.
Right. Because coming from my old shop meta, where my shop dad is, John. If any of you have ever been there, it's Chaos Games and More. I will probably more than likely be playing F&M there this week or next week, or I don't know when exactly. But I'll be returning there, and they're a very removal heavy format. Either play out all of your creatures or they're very much remove everything. And so resiliency is always important for that. This is more of a deck I would bring there to have fun, laugh, and joke with some of my old gaming buddies that I've been gaming with for 10 years. Can't wait to show you that really fucking awesome artwork we have in the shop, though. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, yeah.
I do love that place. But, so this is kind of a deck I was looking at possibly maybe bringing to that here in the next week or two. Maybe not this week. I might just finish up my black red. I'm pretty into that deck still. I like going fast.
Oh, yeah.
And hard, you know, and Deadpool. You know, like, boing.
Boing. Well, everybody, we thank you for watching. Stay tuned. We are still having that giveaway. The first giveaway, we are offering our custom design Card Junkie shirt.
Right. Because just like Gideon, we have a problem.
Interventions. So stay tuned. Here in the near future, we will be giving more away. If you are still watching this, like, subscribe, and leave a comment.
Right.
Future deck techs that are coming out in the next couple weeks, we are running a week of theme. We do have a twin fling that Hobbit's pretty excited about.
Yeah, the twin fling thing.
The twin fling thing.
Because I don't really know what to call it. It's just really kind of fun.
Yeah.
And you know what? Who doesn't love twins? We all love the Olsen twins before they needed an intervention. So, like, come on, man. Like, it's a thing.
Yeah. So, yeah, stay tuned, and that's what we'll be bringing you next week. I'm Tommy T.
And I'm Hobbit Crown.
Thanks for watching.